Hello viewers, thanks for your support. In our channel, we are continuously discussing about concept behind fire protection engineering. Today also we are going to see one interesting topic. Let's see, let's move. This is the topic today. Don't use water space system tank on fire situation. This topic related to oil refinery fire protection. Everyone knows water space system is a part of fire production in tank farm areas typically used for surface cooling. Tank on fire situation means vertical fuel storage tank under fire condition. So prior to find the answer for this question, we need to know about some important things related to this topic. This is a typical refinery. This is a typical tank farm area. Intention of refinery is purify, process the crude petroleum and create the products like diesel, gasoline, wax. After that processing, it will store the storage tanks. So as a fire production engineer perspective, oil refinery is a high risk areas, especially tank farm areas. It is potentially explosive areas because large amount of combustible and flammable liquids are stored in these areas. So even if small fire also will happen, the worst results. So fire protection is very important for these areas. So typical fire protection systems are fixed foam systems and water space systems, foam and fire monitors, external hydrants, and flame and probe type heat detectors. These are the fixed equipments or fixed systems. So let me show on video. This is a typical tank farm areas protected by water space system and foam system, external monitors. Fire happens inside the tank. So due to fire, the foam systems are activated now. So so this is a foam chamber, foam discharging device. So now the foam is going to activate it. So it is discharged. So it started to extinguish the fire. So here we can notice one thing. So our topic is don't use water space system under tank on fire situation, but here the tank is under fire situation, but the water space system is still applied on the tank surface. So contradiction. So let us come back to our topic. So why don't use water space system under tank on fire situation? Here this is a tank, fuel filled up to here, the tank fire happens. So inside this, due to the inside this fire will create the high heat energy. So this heat energy will hit the internal tank surface. So this, due to this high heat energy, the internal tank surface will expand. So outside the water space system cooling nozzle are there, it will apply the water on the external tank surface. So this water make a contraction on the external tank surface. So as everyone knows, this tank will create with some material, made with some material. Any material under the heat condition, it will expand. Any material under the cooling condition, it will contraction will happen. The same mechanism here happen here also. So inside due to heat energy, the expanding will happen on the inside tank surface. Due to the water spray, the contraction will happen on the external tank surface. So expansion and contraction, many times this mechanism happens again and again. So what is the result is distortion happen on the tank surface, here or here. Okay, so due to this distortion, so there are many possibility to release the fuel along with the fire through this distortion. So if it is the fuel release along with the fire through this distortion means, so this fire will come, the fire will spread, the fire will make a, the fire will become a ground fire on the refinery. So in oil refinery, even if a small fire also will create the huge worst results. So here also we can assume if it is ground fire happen means it is too risky. So in order to avoid these situations, we need to avoid the water space system. So this is the answer. So why we need to avoid the water space system tank or fire situation? Because the tank may have a possibility to get a distortion. So through this distortion, the fuel will leak. So along with the fire fuel, it will become it will become a ground fire. So it is too risky. So this is the answer for this question. So again, on important information, we can apply the water space system after the extinguishing. As we have seen in the video, the foam system is activated on the fire situation. So after extinguishing the fire, we can activate the water space system in order to cool the tank. So until we could not activate the water space system. So, and another one information, this is a one important factor related to the tank farm area fire protection, but this is not a complete thing. So prior to finalize the oil refinery or tank farm area fire protection, we need to make a safety study. So based on the safety study on the refinery, the result will change. So whatever I said, whatever I proceed here, that is I got from Energy Institute Part 9 code. So if you want to clarify, you can check. So I hope everyone understand this video. Thank you very much. If you have any clarifications, please put on comment section.